What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to the YouTube. So I'm back, and we got Dan. Dan took over last week. Appreciate you, Dan.
Never left.
Yes, hold down the fort for me. Yeah. Anyways, quick recap. Dan is still in first. Andrew's in second, even though he missed a whole week. I didn't miss a single week, and yet I'm third.
calling voter fraud on that. There's no way that
Facts.
Andrew. There's no way.
It just ain't my year this year, and Rhett's not too far behind me, so it's not looking good. All right. Anyways, week 10. You ready?
Yes.
Just like the Dolphins, we're gonna turn things around. First game.
They're not.
Thursday night football. Yes, we are. Thursday night football. We got Bengals at Ravens. Bengals typically play the Ravens pretty good, and the Ravens have been allowing a lot of fantasy points to wide receivers. And the Bengals no longer have T. Higgins, but they still have Jamar Chase. They got a pretty good running back in Chase Brown. O-line could use some work. They got Joe Burrow back there. It's usually a close game. It might be closer than some people think. But Ravens are at home. They still got Lamar. They still got Derrick Henry. If Derrick Henry goes over for 100, they're winning. If he scores a touchdown, they're probably winning. So, yeah, I'm going to trust Lamar and the Ravens right now. They're the more hotter team, and they're at home. Give me the Ravens, man.
How could you not, knock on wood, how could you not trust the Ravens here? Like, the Bengals defense this year has been absolute dog poo-poo. And the Ravens are an offensive team. They got just so many weapons that it's insane. So picking the Ravens at home is kind of an easy pick, in my opinion. It's going to be a high-scoring game. These AFC North matchups are... Whenever you see an AFC North matchup, you know it's going to be absolute lights-out game. So this is going to be a good game. I'm glad
You said it was going to be an easy game for the Ravens. You might have jinxed it.
Oh, shoot. I'm trying to play both sides.
I had it.
Yeah. It's going to be a good game, but ultimately I think that the Ravens are going to win. Hopefully Jamar Chase goes off for like 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. So
I forgot I'm playing you in fantasy. Do you have Jamar Chase?
I got the tandem. I got Joey B and Jamar Chase.
Oh, that's gonna be a tough week. Shoot. All right. Well, anyhow, next matchup.
Spanking.
Nah. I always beat you. All right.
That's
next
actually
game.
not true. I have a winning record against you.
No, you
I have
don't.
a winning record
No, you
against
don't.
you.
No, you don't. Stop capping. Stop gaslighting.
Nope.
Stop projecting. All right. That's fraud. That's real fraud. Next game. Stop lying to the people. We got Giants at Panthers. Giants and Panthers. Lie about the Giants. How about that? The Giants are 2-7. Not an ideal season for them. Panthers also 2-7. Oh, same record as the Panthers. Come on now. I mean, this may be a shock to you. And I'm almost certain I picked the Giants in every single game this season.
Yeah,
and I
pretty
think
much.
I am 2-7 in picking the Giants. Why stop now? Give me the Giants on the road. Daniel Jones? More like Vanilla Vic, man. Give me the Giants. Neighbors? Hey, man, when you're in the neighborhood, watch out, man. I don't know. I'm not going to pick the Panthers.
You poor delusional man. I was originally seeing that this game was an international game overseas, and I was like, oh, those poor people having to watch
It might have been.
that horrible matchup. And then I realized it's in Germany.
Oh,
and I
it
was
is.
like,
It is.
yeah, and I was like, you know what? Screw you guys. You guys tried to take over the world twice. This is payback. This is gonna probably be the worst game. I don't even know. This is, if you could take any NFL game and put just like random people that you find from the streets in to play, they will excel in this game. That's how bad these two teams are. So I'm going to pick the Giants because I just don't care anymore.
I mean, yeah, I don't think the Panthers do either. Starting Andy Dolan got rid of one of the receivers. But yeah, I mean the Giants are still trying, I think. So yeah. Germany? Forgot about that.
Burn the whole place down.
No one deserves that bad of a matchup.
No.
Next game. Patriots at Bears. Bears are looking like a mess. I don't know if you saw the clip, but DJ Moore walked out of the field mid-play. Have you seen that?
I saw that. That was crazy. Yeah.
Dude, the culture there is not looking good. Eberflus has to get a rating. He has to control this team, man. It's just falling apart. Patriots, though, Drake May's been looking solid. We're able to take the Titans to overtime. Couldn't win against the Titans. Not good look. I mean, the Bears defense haven't been looking all that great, especially the last game. That last game was supposed to be a 50-50 matchup, and they got blown out. So, I mean, the Bears are home. Pretty sure. Patriots, they're gonna keep this close, but I'm gonna go with the Bears since they're home. Hopefully they can figure something out because that offense is really struggling.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Bears too. Drake May continues to impress, and I'm happy for the guy. Every time I talk about Drake May, I say that I wish that he was a Giant, and that still hasn't changed. Actually, builds every single week. I wish Drake May was a Giant, but he's not.
It's like he got Vanilla Vic.
What the fuck? So Drake May continues to impress. The only problem with that, though, is they don't have enough weapons around him at all.
You also have Sexy Dexy.
Oh, we're still talking about the Giants. Yeah, Sexy Dexy, Malik Neighbors, and Kayvon Thibodeau. Those guys can stay. Everybody else, be careful when you take a shower in Germany. All right? That's all I'll say. Be cautious of the showers in the locker room. That was kind of their move back in the day.
You're crazy for that. I might low-key be a Giants fan.
Bro, high-key become a Giants fan. Let's go. Let's go.
That's so off topic. I don't know why I brought that up.
You've already been to a Giants game.
True.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to pick the Bears here. I think that New England, after that tangent.
I don't know how I got there. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's welcomed. It was funny. I don't think New England has enough weapons to compete with the Bears. Even though the Bears are kind of playing dookie. They're just bad. So I'm picking the Bears here.
All right. Good pick. I like that pick. Next game. We got Bills at Colts. Colts had a strong first half against the Vikings, but then just... So, I mean, not good look. I mean, the anthem this week, they still got the guy making the anthem, so they can't possibly go below 500. They got the power of that kid behind them, the one making the anthem. This is our Colts. This is our team.
We love them.
Yeah, exactly. And the Bills, they almost lost to a doo-doo Dolphins team. I can't believe I said it. They might not be doo-doo. So, Bills are definitely a better team than the Colts. At least they got a quarterback, Josh Allen. And I mean, come on now. Give me the Bills on the road. I'll talk too much. I have too much for this one.
Yeah, the Bills.
Pretty obvious one.
Obvious. Colts are struggling. I don't know who's going to be the quarterback, if they're going to keep Flacco in or go back to Richardson. It is encouraging to see JT starting to get back into his role, but I don't think that's enough. This defense isn't good enough. This offense isn't good enough. And the Bills I think the Bills are better this year than years past where they were undefeated the first half of the season. They had all these weapons. It's just Josh Allen and a couple of guys. So
Amari
that's how you
Cooper should be
know.
back, I think.
Yeah, yeah. They're winning
Team's
as a
good.
team. They're playing good team ball
Yeah.
and they're winning games. That's how you know this team is real. They're a good team. So I'm gonna pick the Bills here. Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Yeah, I mean, easy formula. I think they got the better offense. I think they got better defense. Easy formula there, win games. Next one. An AFC West division battle. We got the Broncos at Chiefs. Broncos, I thought they were going to keep it close against the Ravens. Not happen at all. They got blown out by the Ravens. Couldn't stop them at all. If they can't stop the Ravens, how are they going to stop Mahomes, the Chiefs? I mean, Mahomes did get banged up last game, so that might help the Broncos. I think the Broncos actually will keep this close. But I got to go with the Chiefs because that defense has been balling out so far this season. And of course, they got the better quarterback, Mahomes. Broncos playing a rookie quarterback. He doesn't have much support around him. They are in desperate need of more wide receiver help. Yeah, I mean, the Broncos defense has also been stepping up. But come on, it's Mahomes. The Chiefs got the better defense. Give me the Chiefs. They're at home. So, yeah. Give me the Chiefs go 9-0.
I hate it, but I really want to pick the Broncos so bad. I love the memes
Yeah.
from Monday night against the Bucks. Like,
With
and it
Baker?
does make sense, huh?
With Baker?
No, with Patrick. How many times have we seen Patrick Mahomes like on the ground, wincing in pain just to come back? Like, is he faking all of these like injuries just to get attention? Like,
Such a Mahomes.
or is Taylor Swift through the power of Satan like healing him? Because
True,
he went into the
Has
blue
Pirate
tent.
Swifts.
Yeah, he went into the blue tent with like a blown out Achilles, and he comes back, and I mean, you saw him twitching a little bit, and his eyes were rolled back. That was not Mahomes.
Well, it's not Mahomes. That was a clone. They
That
cloned
was a
him.
clone. Yeah,
A
just
clone.
like they. I'm done. I'm not
Yeah, the
gonna
lizard
say
people.
anything else.
The lizard people are being led by Taylor Swift. Tell the people. Tell the people. The lizard people.
Let me tell you about the lizard people, all right?
They're
led by Taylor Swift. They rig elections, and yeah, no.
Yeah. I thought you were talking about the Baker Mayfield meme when the Patrick Mahomes won the coin toss, and his face just goes, "Oh, frick, man."
Yeah, no. That's.
But do it. Pick the Broncos. Pick the Broncos. Do it. Just do it, man.
Screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna pick the Broncos in an upset.
Hell yeah.
My reasoning
One step
behind this
closer.
is the Raiders only lost by 7 points. The
Okay.
Broncos have one of the best defenses in the NFL. The Chiefs' offense this year, one of the best. I didn't say the best. I said one of the best.
Correct.
And the Chiefs' offense this year is less explosive as it has been. So if this Broncos offense can get some drives going, get some things going, then maybe they can win by a field goal. So that's all I got. And just a disclaimer for everybody. I'm just kidding about the Taylor Swift thing. So
No, you're not.
no, I'm not. I honestly cannot stand her at all. I stand by everything that I said.
The
sold
chant
her soul
doesn't
to
apply to no one. The chant does what he wants. If any of you were doubting that Lamar Jackson was going to play on Thursday or not, I just got a notification he's going to play Thursday night for my fantasy football. So, he's playing.
Boom.
Boom. Despite missing multiple practices. Might be concerning. That might be concerning. But I'm sticking with it. All right. Next game. Falcons at Saints. I don't know why the odds are so close for this one. The Saints are doo-doo. They just got rid of their best corner in Lattimore.
And
Chris Olave is getting the Tua treatment with 5 concussions now. Not a good look. I mean, Alvin Kamara's gonna have to carry this team if they want to win. I think this should be easy for the Falcons, but again, NFC South division game. The underdogs at home. Those usually are a recipe for upsets, but I can't see it here. Give me the Falcons and Kirko Chains.
Kirko Chains.
He's been balling this season, so
balling it, and everybody loves to see it. Nobody doesn't like Kirk Cousins.
When I serve.
Everybody loves Kirk
Now
Cousins.
watch me so I can serve.
Yeah. We come into your trap and we take over your trap.
We step in your trap, we take your trap. Yep.
Yeah,
He's
that's
iconic.
funny. Oh yeah. But yeah, this Saints team started the season 2-0 with like a 150 point differential, and now they're like minus 600 in the last 7 straight games that they've lost. Michael Thomas is turning into Antonio Brown with his tweets about Derek Carr. I honestly thought that they were hilarious.
Yeah.
But this Saints team fired their head coach, traded away their best corner. It's so clear that they're already gearing up for a quality pick in the draft and rebuilding this team. So I'm picking the Falcons here. The Falcons are actually playing for something. They're sitting at 6-3, trying to keep up with their number 1 spot in the NFC South, right?
Mm-hmm.
NFC South.
Yep.
So they have something to play for. They're playing for a playoff spot. So give me the Atlanta Falcons.
That's Atlanta. The next game, we got the 49ers at Tampa Bay Bucks. Bucks kept it close with the Chiefs. It was honestly impressive showing. Baker Mayfield is doing his thing, even without Mike Evans and Chris Godwin. But don't worry, Bucks fans. It looks like Mike Evans should be back after next week, because I believe next week's your bye. Bucks are looking like a good team. They're at home. This could be a close game, but the 49ers, they're sitting at 4-4. I can't see them falling below 500. Plus, they're getting Christian McCaffrey back. So this should be a revamped offense. So yeah, this is almost like a must-win for the 49ers. So I'm going to take the 49ers. I believe the Cardinals are sitting first place in their division, so they're trying to take that spot back. So give me the Niners on the road.
That's crazy.
I know.
Cardinals are number 1.
Yeah, they've been balling.
Yeah. This is going to be a good game. I see it very 50-50. I honestly don't know. Like, what do you think that we can expect from getting Christian McCaffrey back?
I don't know
Like,
if
what?
they're going to have him on a limited snap count, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we
I
going to
don't
see
know.
him for like 14 carries? Like,
I hope not, because I'm starting him in fantasy this week.
I hope so, because you're starting him in fantasy this week.
Oh, thank you. All right. Very charitable.
But we all obviously wish Christian McCaffrey the best. We're glad that he's actually getting to play this season, because I know it was kind of touch and go for a while.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know who to pick here. It's a tough matchup. I feel like these guys are evenly matched with their injuries. I'm going to go with San Fran. I think they have the more complete offense, especially with CMC coming back. So give me the Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang.
Bang, bang. All right, next game. We got the Steelers at Commanders. 2 surprising teams. Steelers are sitting at 6-2. Commanders sat at surprising 7-2. Dan Quinn's been able to turn this team around. I didn't think that was possible, but he's doing it. Commanders are at home. Yeah, I mean, everything's played to Commander sides here. Impressive young quarterback. But I don't know, man. I got a sneaky feeling with the Steelers, man. Russell Wilson, he's been playing pretty good. Najee Harris been able to step it up. They still got TJ Watt. He's having a heck of a year so far. Yeah, I think I'm going to roll the dice with the Steelers here. This is honestly a 50-50 matchup for me. So I'm kind of going to go with the road dogs here. I mean, I don't know. I could easily flip to Washington too, but I don't know. This is honestly a tough one. I'm going to stick with the Steelers, honestly. Yeah, I'm sticking with the Steelers.
So far this week, our picks have been very similar, and that makes me so very nervous. I also like the Steelers. I think that I'm terrified. I think that each game that Russell Wilson plays is getting more and more comfortable. Didn't they just grab a receiver too? I think they got Mike Williams.
Yeah, they did. They did grab Mike Williams too. So that's definitely going to help their offense.
Yeah, so they added Mike Williams to their offense. This Commanders team, I'm still a little bit shaken after they needed a Hail Mary to win against the...
Oh, yeah. Huge.
Yeah, against the Bears. So I'm a
Bears,
little
yeah.
shaky on that. Mike Tomlin always cooks up the craziest stuff on defense. So let's compound that with a rookie quarterback lining up on the opposite side of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's going to be a good game, but
Yep.
I'm in it to make money. All right. And the Steelers are plus 135. Okay.
All right.
So not great odds, but.
You and your dogs, man. You love your dogs.
Oh, yeah. I also like feet.
Okay. I forgot to mention, Commanders actually traded for Marshawn Lattimore too. From the Saints.
Oh.
I don't know if he's playing though.
That
we'll
doesn't
see.
change anything.
All right. Next game, we got the Vikings at Jags. And who the heck cares for the Jags? Not Jacksonville. I know that for sure. After watching, I was at the Jags and Packers game. Yeah, the Jags fans are definitely going through it. I feel for them.
Was the stadium full?
Full of
Like-
Packers fans, honestly.
That's how
I think
it
there was
was when
more
we saw the
Packers
Giants.
fans.
That's how it was when we saw the Giants. It
Yeah,
was like a Giants
it was.
home game.
I felt like I was on the road when I went there. It was kind of
That's
crazy.
funny.
But yeah, anyways, Vikings. I mean, Jags are at home, but it's not really at home. Most of the fan base it's just the opposing team. But at least they got the swimming pool. But the Vikings, that defense is gonna be tough. Brian Flores, not caring, but impressive looking defense. Sam Darnold's been balling out. It only makes me question what are they gonna do when JJ McCarthy comes back. So that's something to keep an eye out for next season. But Justin Jefferson, he's doing his thing. Aaron Jones has been looking nice. Got me feeling nicey, as Jay Gruden would say. But yeah, I mean, everything's playing for the Vikings. They're 6-2. I mean, Jacksonville's desperate for a win. Trevor Lawrence has not been looking all that great. Going up against a tough defense, give me the Vikings on the road. I'm picking a lot of road teams here. It's not going to end up well for me. I feel like I always do that.
I'm picking the Vikings too. I think it's a safe, easy pick. My question is, how is Jacksonville only plus 170?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. I don't think this is even going to be a contest. The Jacksonville offense is banged up still.
Mm-hmm.
You got Gabe Davis dealing with an injury, Christian Kirk dealing with an injury. So, I mean, a good defense and a banged up, already kind of bad offense. You see what?
Not a good
You see
recipe.
what? Do you like what The Rock is cooking? Okay.
Yeah.
And The
Minnesota's
Rock
only
is
favored by
cooking.
4.
Yeah, I'm saying that's crazy. So I'm gonna pick Minnesota. Boom.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom in my creaky chair. All right. Next game. We got the Titans at Chargers. Titans been looking like hot doo-doo, but at least they got a win. 2 wins this season. Good for you guys. You guys are competing for that first pick overall. Good luck. Chargers. They've been honestly looking pretty solid. Justin Herbert is doing Justin Herbert things. And they're at home, so I can't pick against him. They were able to win besides getting sacked 6 times, which might be concerning, but they were lined up against Myles Garrett, so I'm not gonna put too much on those numbers. But yeah, Chargers are the better team so far this season. Give me the Chargers at home. I don't think the Titans are gonna be switching up. I mean, all of a sudden, so yeah. Give me the Chargers at home.
Chargers. I also like the Chargers. The fact that the Chargers are playing to this level without offensive weapons is totally the Harbaugh effect. I think that the Chargers are way outperforming what they should be, and that just comes down to good coaching. So this Tennessee team sucks. Just like every other 2-win team this year, they're already setting their sights on next year.
Yeah, they're competing for
Meanwhile-
Cam Ward.
No, he will be a Giant.
Mm.
Um,
You guys gotta start tanking.
or a Dolphin, because
No,
Tua scares me.
no.
So anyway, give me the Chargers here. There's not really anything positive that we can say about this Tennessee team.
Yeah, I got no positives, honestly. Besides the memes, the memes are nice every week.
Oh, the memes are great.
J.K. Dobbins is killing it on the Chargers, so yeah. All right, next game. A little in-division rivalry here for you, Dan. NFC East, your two opposing teams. You got the Eagles at the Cowboys. Cowboys be without Dak Prescott. He should be out for a few weeks. I mean, this Cowboys team has been pretty banged up. Even when they were healthy, they weren't playing all that great. I'm unsure of Michael Parsons if he's gonna play, but he might be doubtful. I'm not too sure. But they're already without Dak, and I don't trust in that backup quarterback. So, I mean, this is easy. Eagles one for me. I mean, Saquon Barkley is hurdling people backwards. That's insane. A.J. Brown's banged up. He might not play. We'll have to wait and see his condition. Jalen Hurts, he's mobile, but at least he's healthy. So, give me the Eagles.
Yeah.
Not much else to say there.
Nah, literally nothing. It's pretty cut and dry. The Cowboys are having a very down year, and when it rains, it pours. Dak is out. I think he's going to IR with his hamstring. Just not their year. The Eagles are possibly without A.J. Brown, but they don't need A.J. Brown to win against this Cowboys team. They don't.
Facts.
So I'm gonna pick the Eagles here on the road.
Yeah. Not too many crazy close games here so far. But yeah. Next game, we got the Jets at Cardinals. Now this one's a good game. This is 50-50. Cardinals they're 5-4. Pretty impressive so far. Kyle Murray has been balling out for them. But the Jets, huge win on Halloween last week. They got spooky with it and upset the Texans. Even though they're missing their top two receivers, Jets they might have that chemistry, man. They might got that chemistry. They got Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, they're cooking. Garrett Wilson catching balls like he's Michael Jordan. So that was nuts. And didn't even use Brees Hall that much. So that's the scary part. I think that game was a turnaround for their season. So I think they're going to start winning games. They might go on a little streak here. So, before I pick a winner here, now that we're pretty much halfway through the season, we kind of know where teams are. And it's this point where teams start making that streak to come back and make a push for the playoffs. And I think the Jets are one of those teams. So give me the Jets on the road here. I don't think the Cardinals defense is all that much. They've been allowing a ton of points. Besides last week, they only held the Bears to 9, but that offense is a mess. So we'll see how they handle the Jets offense. So give me the Jets. I think they're actually the better team here.
Yeah, the Jets are a ridiculously good team. And whenever you see a team that has that many stars, I mean, if I told you that there's a team with Aaron Rodgers, Brees Hall, Devontae Adams, and Garrett Wilson, and that's just their offense, you would be like, did you just name a Pro Bowl roster? So whenever you see a team like this that's not winning games, they're coaching. And so that makes me nervous. Yeah, I know it was a huge win against the Texans in overtime on Thursday. It was overtime, right?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
No overtime.
Oh, okay. Just winning against the Texans. I know that was a big deal. But I don't think that the turnaround is yet. I think there's too many holes in coaching and schemes. So I'm going to pick the Cardinals. I don't think the Cardinals are that great of a team, but I think that they are good enough to beat this Jets team. It might be a close game, and if I'm wrong about a game, 100%, it's going to be this one. But let's go with the Cardinals at home.
All right. Moving on to our Sunday night matchup. This is actually a really cool game. We got the Lions at Texans. Lions sitting at 7-1, able to pull out a huge win against the Packers, even though they were outgained in yards. And they got one of their players ejected on defense. And they still were able to manage to win. Texans disappointing loss against the Jets last week, but the Jets could be turning things around. Nico Collins might be coming back this week. I saw reports of him might be coming back, so that's going to be a huge game for the Texans. And for a Lions team, they defensively, I don't know, man. I don't think they defend the pass all that well. But they just traded for I believe it's Darius Smith too, so to make up for Aiden Hutchinson. Might be a closer game. I think it's another 50, not 50, maybe like 60-40 matchup. I'm leaning towards the line, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Texans, they're at home. They can turn up, man. I like CJ Stroud. Joe Mixon's having a good year. Oh, gosh. I don't know. I picked the Lions.
Go with your gut.
I'm going with the Lions.
Boom.
Jared Goff is on like a borderline MVP season. And they got the 1-2 combo. I think they call him Sonic and Knuckles. And they got Amon Ra and Jameson Williams coming back this week too. So, Lions are hitting full force. So, give me the Lions. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I don't want this to seem like bragging, because I want to be very clear. 100%, I am. When I was a junior, we went undefeated. It was honestly the best season ever. I caught like so many touchdowns. Me and the quarterback, bro, we were like that, bro. I caught so many. It was so much fun, and we went undefeated. And about halfway through the season, we just like stopped caring, and we just like went to every single game, and we were like, yeah, this team is not as good as us, and we just didn't care, and we won every game. We lost the championship game though. That really sucked. But I feel like that's what's going on with the Lions.
You said you're gonna lose the Super Bowl?
I hope not.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, unless it's the Dolphins in the Super Bowl. I hope the Lions win the Super Bowl. The Dolphins could make this. No, the Dolphin season, it's over. But the point that I'm trying to make, though, is the Lions, I feel like, are just going out, having fun. They're playing with the most confidence that I've seen anybody play. I feel like they just don't care.
Yeah.
They're just going out and,
like,
having fun. Yeah. So I'm going to pick the Lions here. That's enough glazing for me for today. This Texans team, don't get me wrong, this is still a good Texans team. Very good. But I just think the Lions are better.
Yeah. Have we picked the same team all week?
I think there was a few games that we didn't. I
hope so. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I picked the Cardinals, not the Jets.
All right. Last but not least, Monday night.
You're going to pick the Dolphins, and I'm going to pick the Rams. So we got at least 2 games.
Okay. All right. You read my mind. Okay.
So good night, everybody.
I'm about to go on a rate here on the Dolphins. Hold on. Let me cook. The Dolphins is gonna be one of those other teams that turn around mid-season. They got Tua back. This offense is completely different with Tua because Tua actually knows how to play the quarterback position. He knows how to throw the ball and find completions. Mike McDaniels has been slowly learning that he gotta run the football more. So we've been finding success with running the football too. So he's learning on the job.
Which is, as evidenced by our win last week.
Well, okay. First of all, we lost last week because freaking, what's his name? I think it was Shakur. He lined up the ball. You can't do that. I thought you couldn't do that. You have to give it to the ref so you can put it down, which set them up for their field goal. Should have been a 10-second runoff, but whatever. Yeah, I mean the Dolphins. I think they're gonna turn things around. We're gonna win out, man. We're gonna finish the season 11-6. We're gonna make the playoffs. I mean, just looking at the rest of the schedule, man. The Rams aren't all that. That's a winnable game. Our offense, it's not Tua's fault. Our defense allowed the Bills to put up 30 points. We should have won the game before that too. Both games we lost was off a game-winning field goal, and that was against the Bills and the Cardinals. Next few games, we got the Rams, Raiders, and Patriots. And then we got a pretty tough Packers and Jets and Texans and 49ers. But we're not going to talk about that. And then we got the Browns, easy win. And then we play the Jets again, but whatever. So, we're winning out. We're going to get 11-6. We're making the playoffs. Give me the Dolphins on the road.
You drive a very convincing argument. But this Rams team is playing with Puka back and Cutback.
Hopefully he doesn't throw another punch.
Yeah, hopefully. That was funny. I think we should get
So
rid of
random.
those stupid rules, bro. Like
You can't throw a punch.
Football is an aggressive sport. Let the guys be aggressive.
But why would
That's
you
all
throw
I'm
a
saying.
punch? The people are wearing helmets.
Yeah, that's dumb. It's stupid, but whatever. But ever since those two guys came back, this Rams team has been different. So I'm going to pick the Rams here. I don't have anything positive to say about this Dolphins team. I'm just tired of every year, besides the past two, seeing just a bad Dolphins team. I'm just done. So,
Yeah.
give me the Rams here.
All right. That wraps up week 10. Yeah. Watch me cook. You guys saw me cook. About to go. How many teams are on bye?
Walter White.
Yeah, I'm
idea.
cooking the RV, man. Cooking the RV. I think 4 teams. So there's 14 games. So yeah, watch me go 14-0. I'm on my comeback. All right, just like the Dolphins, I'm gonna win out, get that number 1 spot. Dan, you're just warming up my spot. I appreciate you for that, but I'm coming. All right, pause.
Oh,
Pause,
what?
Pause. Damn. That was a Diddy slip right there. My bad. All right. Well, Dan, you got any more words for the people?
No, I'm too shaken. Just see you guys.
All right, catch you guys next week. Later. Peace.